Have you got a basket I could put this in? Keep, yeah.
This is Ninin, the best shop I've ever come across in Japan. Based in Osaka and recently opened up in October of 2024. Ninin is a chain which has multiple stores all over Japan. But this one in particular blew my mind with the amount of crazy cards they have in their store. And unlike most other Japanese stores, they also have English copy cards. I ended up spending the majority of my budget entirely on this shop.
That's right, I spent over 200,000 yen in that shop.
Located in Nipponbashi, Osaka, Japan, on one of the busiest streets in all of Osaka, this store is open every day and can be found in a corner along this alleyway.
I spent 3 days back to back going and shopping inside this store. The full vlogs of those 3 days in Osaka will be coming soon, so make sure you subscribe with the notification bell on so you don't miss out on any of my uploads. Let's take a look at what the shop had to offer. We are back in Japan with a new 12-part series of some of the best content you'll see when it comes to Pokemon card shopping in Japan. This card's good. Yeah, very good. Very cheap. Featuring the main trio and a very special guest. I'm going to reveal the secrets, the stuff you're never shown,
and the truth behind Japan's $100 billion empire of Pokemon.
Episodes will drop every week, so stay tuned and make sure you subscribe. C, B, A, and A. No. And S. It is an evening in Osaka. There's loads of shops around here, but there's one specific shop which I found this afternoon, which I said to myself, I need to come back and check out properly. It's called Ninin. Now, if you've watched my previous videos, you would know I love Ninin. There was one in Tokyo which we visited right at the end of last trip, and I ended up cooking black and white singles. But this Ninin looks even better. It's a lot smaller. It's one of the smallest shops I've seen in Osaka, but the stock that they have inside is incredible. Babsy's found another store. We left Amir, Jazz, and Tornado to go shop in another store whilst we check out Ninin.
Hey.
There we go. Babsy's gonna start cooking now. Yes, my boy's happy.
200. How much does that mean you pay?
Which one? The Gardevoir?
No, this one.
Charizard. I know what it is in. Oh, that's English.
Yeah.
I think that's 200.
Yeah.
It's 200 usually.
But how much is it? Oh, 200.
In the UK it's around 200.
Is that the on home then?
That's market, innit?
Yeah.
40k, yeah, it's 200 market.
I'm surprised it's not more since everything else in English is pumping.
If you need me, just shout in it.
Yeah.
I'm next door. Alright, we're gonna go leave Babsy, let him cook a bit. Alright, bye-bye. Leave Babsy to go cook his slabs. I'm literally next door. So this Ninin is literally across that shop. It's a very small store, but they've got heat inside. Straight off the bat, they have cabinets in the middle, cabinets on the side, and obviously the desk at the front. GXs, promos, Pokepark, vintage hollers for days. This is absolutely unbelievable. And if you come to the left-hand side, they've now got the damage section. That's an English line of cards. Most Japanese stores don't have English cards, and this ended up having a Mewtwo, a Mew, which I'll put on the screen right now. I copped that card for, I think, 51 quid in mint condition, which is pretty good because I think they go for around 100 to 120 raw back in the UK. I actually ended up copping a PSA 10 recently for £195, which is quite a lot, but the card's going up, and I reckon that card's gonna end up hitting maybe £400 or £500 soon. It's a really nice promo, and since the tin is rising up to like, what, 300 something pounds, I reckon the promo is gonna go even higher. Did you cop anything from that store?
Cash only.
That store is cash only?
Yeah.
Okay, this one takes card.
Yeah, no. I bought quite a bit around you.
Oh, okay. We'll withdraw some cash later, innit?
Yeah.
So this section, as you can see, all yellow stickers, all damaged cards. But that's the thing, when they say it's damaged, a lot of times it's not actually damaged. It's just a tiny bit off center or has some sort of flaw on it. Like it could be dust, a speck of like whitening or a speck of dirt, and you can just rub it off or take it out or whatever. Mint, you know what I'm saying? I've done it before. I've graded 10s. I'm not saying that I bought damaged cards, but I've bought cards which they classify as damaged, and they have hit 10s because they were mint, you know? They do have some white sticker cards, but the majority are yellow stickers. And now at the top, as you can see, they got English. And on this section, they got some absolute bangers. Ancient Mew, Gengar, Espeon from Neo Revelation, I'm pretty sure. Got some new Terra cards. Look at that Latios, man. Latias, sorry. Kara's Terra. It's a beautiful card. Dark for Alligator. They've got some absolute cookers here. Some EXs for really cheap. Of course, they are yellow stickers, which means they're damaged, apparently. but we're going to take a look in a second to see if they're actually damaged. Hollows, level X's, primes, and then when you turn around, we got cabinets filled with Expedition, Aquapolis, Skyridge cards. Look here, they're most likely in mint condition as well. They are dummies over here, which means that they do have prototypes of those cards. And then if you want to see them, you just ask, and they obviously bring it to the counter and they show you the actual cards. Oh, look at that Blastoise for what? 3,980. Incredible. I'm going to showcase in a second Versus Series. Very, very cheap Versus Series. I picked up an Articuno recently, ended up grading that a 10. I think I picked up a different Blastoise, ended up getting a 10 as well. Look at that McDonald's Slowpoke. Now this is the section I like. EXs and level X's, man. Oh my gosh. And they are all white stickers, meaning they have a chance to be absolutely minty. And the prices are not too bad either. Like, for example, the Sceptile, you're paying 9,980, basically 10,000, so it's around £50. Cacturn 3k, which is what, £15. Same with Meganium, which is around 20. Cradily around 20. Blaziken's like £40. It's really, really good in terms of prices. And then you got some level X's on top. Gardevoir for 7,980. You got Salamence for 5k, which is what, 20 quid? No, 25 quid, sorry. Sceptile over here, absolute banger. Very hard card to find actually. For Miracle Crystal, you got Drapion on the promo, 2,480. Last time when I was in Japan, I ended up picking that Drapion promo from that shop, the Top Sun shop, where the kid and the dad work, for 2k. Ended up grading a 10, which is crazy because that was my second time grading that card in a 10. First time I copped it on eBay raw in the UK for like £15, and then ended up copying that one for 2,000 yen, which was £10. I spent £10 on the card, graded a 10. It's in my PC right now, so if I could buy some more or grade some more 10s, I can sell it to you guys. So if you want to check out my eBay, link in the description, you can go check out my eBay. My eBay is filled with slabs, filled with singles. I grade them all myself, I cop them all myself. So yeah, you're more than welcome to go check out my eBay down in the description below. Go see what you like. I have really good prices, really good stuff for sale. And obviously if you do buy singles, I try to get the mintiest singles I can for you guys to buy. So if you do want to grade, you can go onto my eBay, buy the singles and grade it yourself and still make money on top. And that's my aim, to deliver you guys the best sort of singles that you could buy and grade yourself and still make money on top. These prices are absolutely impeccable. I'm going to take a look at all these cards. Like legit, I'll probably showcase like the majority of these cards, even the big ones, because I do want to spend some money. I haven't spent a lot of money recently. I hope I don't get copyrighted for the music as well. In every shop they've got music and it's loud. Also, I like what they do in the shop. They color code it. So they have green, red, and then they got blue, which makes it very easy to find a specific Pokemon. They also do the same thing, color coding with eras. So say, for example, you're looking for a specific level X, you're looking for a Psychic type level X. They'll have a Psychic type level X all together. They'll have the fighting types all together, the darks, fire, water, grass, everything is put together. Very well organized, beautiful, beautiful shop. Can I showcase? Can I showcase as well? Showcase. Have you got a basket I could put this in? Keep, yeah. And I see Steelix, Houndoom, Umbreon. See this Raikou as well. Showcase this part as well. You have the cancel pile and the buy pile, and whatever you want to buy, obviously you give it to her and she puts it in the box. Whatever you want to cancel, she just takes it and puts it back. They've got a really nice setup going over here. This is a stand full of hundreds and hundreds of cards. You can find non-hollows, hollows, vintage, modern, everything. Like Babsy's just picking up some ARs right now. He's not actually going to buy them, he's just going to show some. Legit, put a whole chair there and just sit there looking for all the cards. But I've just ended up spending £495, I think, on a ton of EXs, some level X's and some Versus Series cards. I'll show you guys when I go back to the hotel in a bit. But I think I'm gonna come back to the shop tomorrow and shop here in the morning with Amir, see what Amir picks up. And then that's gonna be like a part 2 to this video. So stay tuned, guys. I'm gonna come back here and do a lot more shopping. All right, we are back at Ninin, one of my favorite shops. And to be fair, the best shop in Osaka. And maybe, no, I'm not going to trash it. I was going to say entire Japan, but yeah, in Osaka, that's my favorite shop. It is literally straight down from the shop we've just been in. So if you want to visit Osaka and visit this strip, this main strip, visit that shop and then come over here on the same road and you'll find Ninin. I've already done a separate video on Ninin, but this is another day. They might have some new stock inside. They might have some stock that I missed out, you know. I think I need to take a look at some of the sealed stuff they have inside, like the promos and stuff. So I might actually take a few of those. Let's see what else they have. And I might actually take a few, might actually take a look at a few of those boxes as well. A few of those boxes inside where they have like the bulk cards. Might spend my time just looking through book because I actually end up cooking in one of the Ninins in Tokyo, in Ikebukoro. Obviously, I copped the black and white hollows down there, and that was a chop. That was so good. Copped each hollow for 100 to 300 yen max, and I sold each hollow for about 10 to 12 to 15 pounds. One of the best business ideas that I had was coming to Japan to buy floors for dip boxes. As you can find really, really cheap singles over here, especially for cars like from the black and white era, like I did for 100 to 300 yen. And obviously, when you cop them that cheap, when you come back to the UK, they sell for a bit more. So you can sort of price the floors according to the UK market. So let's say each hollow went for about £5 to £10 each. You know, £10 being the good hollows, and then £5 being the worst hollow floors. And then you could put those as obviously the floors, and then you put the ceilings. So whenever someone pulls a ceiling, you know, you kind of lose money. But then if a lot of people pull the floors, you make a lot of money. So it kind of just balances it all out. But let's go inside. I think the woman inside the shop is sick and tired of me. I've been here for the past like 5-6 times now. This is exactly what I want to take a look at, these bought cards. I'm going to leave everything else and make her just chop up whatever he wants to chop up. I'm just going to sit here and just fucking take out the bought cards. And unfortunately, they are playing really loud music, so I'm probably going to have to cut this up because I don't want to get copyrighted. I'm going to take a look at all these bought cards. Not all of them, because there's probably 100,000 cards over here. But I'm going to try to pick out the most vintage / mid-era sort of cards and maybe use them as floors in a dip box, especially if I can find, you know, decently cheap hollows for a couple hundred yen. I'm just going to pull out some cards randomly. Like, you can find a card like this, nice wall picks for 500 yen, illustrated by Yamashita. That's actually really, really beautiful. And you know what? They're not actually bad in terms of condition. They're actually pretty decent. There we go. Got my friend here with me as well. Pull out a whole stack. Just going to go through a couple cards, see what I like. See if anything interests me. See, here we go. 100 yen for a Squirtle. That's really cool, man. From base set. That's really, really nice. Cards like that, like, you can find for really cheap over here. And obviously, if you end up finding like really popular ones like Umbreon or Espeon or Eevee, you could sell for quite a lot when you come back to the UK. You know what? I think this is a banned Kadabra. I think that was banned, right?
No, it's not banned.
Oh.
It's just a Kadabra, bro.
My friend over here knows, man. I'm telling you. That's why he's looking over here. This card good. Yeah, very good. Very cheap. You like Squirtle?
I like.
You want? Yeah, you can have. Skarmory for 400. I think that's a reverse. Oh my gosh. That is a reverse. That's so cool. Look at that.
Is that?
Skarmory reverse for 400 yen. It's like a glossy. No?
No, it's just a Neo premium file.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I didn't know that. Found another Squirtle from base set, but this one's a mint condition for 300 yen. So you can find yellow sticker and white sticker cards in these boxes. Other one was 100, this one's 300, so 200 yen difference.
Just random old back. I'm sorry, bro, I'm in the way of your video.
No, do your thing, do your thing. Another Charmander. There you go, Charmander and Squirtle, both in the same box for 300 yen. I'm going to see if they have like a black and white. Ooh, Rapidash. 300 yen. Unfortunately, it does have like a really bad thing on it. I'm going to put it on the side, show you guys. Also, waifus are doing really well at the moment, I've noticed. And they have a Marnie here from Sword and Shield, which really priced for 22,000, which is around 100, just under 110 pounds, I'm sure, or around 110 pounds. Decent price, especially for a Marnie, Japanese Marnie from Shiny Star V. Shiny Star V boxes are reaching around, I think, 100 pounds, so not a bad shout to get. Obviously, they hit out the box for around 110 pounds. But it is a yellow sticker, it could be damaged, which most likely it is. It may forget he's in Japan sometimes. Don't worry, I left it on purpose. I knew no one would steal it. Let's quickly check out what Amir's showcasing.
I've bought so much already.
Yeah.
I've bought all
GG.
of this stuff here. It's all literally mint, by the way.
GG. That's beautiful.
Yeah. So why not?
Yeah, if you take a look at the stands, all the empty spaces are basically what Amir's just taken out. Very, very nice. I took a look at a lot of EXs the other day. I hope these man don't take my blasters. I saw a couple English man looking at the blast. As soon as I went out, they went to the blasters. Hopefully they don't take it. Okay, which one's water? See, I can't read Japanese, so I don't really know what I'm buying. I hope that's water. I'm pretty sure it is. That looks like water as well. That looks more like water than this one, so I'm going to probably call that one. There's a lot more over here as well, to be fair. There's some over here, to be fair. Cold water. Picnic. Nah, that looks a bit... Okay, I'll cop this one. I've got a monster already, but I'll cop this one for me. Cold water. That looks like water. Yeah, mineral water. There we go. 100 yen. How much have I got? Amir, bless me with some change. Well, I am buying it for him, but there we go. 100 yen. As easy as that. There we go. Water. And Amir said he wanted like a juice drink of some sort. Maybe some orange, sparkling orange. Or, oh, that looks nice. Tropicana. He would like that. 50 yen. I got only 50. I got 100. Just put 100 aside. Boom. There we go.
Table.
Gotta give this to me. Hopefully he likes that and enjoys that. Ugh. God, yeah, that is. Oh, thank you. Hopefully, them man haven't taken it, brother. I'm gonna be there. Alright. Looks like they haven't. Alright. Here you go, boss.
Oh, bro, you're a legend.
Sick.
Thank you so much.
I bought this like little canopy as well. Looks nice. Mixed juice. Bro, it's thirsty. Here you go.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, that's it.
Apple juice, yeah?
Yeah. Alright, so I ended up finishing my showcase. Jazz and Babsy met us in the shop. There's two cars I picked out. There were two dummies. There was a Suicune EX from Team Agma vs Team Aqua and a Milotic EX from EX Emerald. Can't remember what the Japanese set is called, but that's the one from EX Emerald. There were two dummies and quite expensive. They were like 120 each raw. So I'm gonna see if I can check the condition of those, because I reckon if they are mint and they're grade 10s, they could be really good. These are the ones. That's a Milotic. So 24,000 yen. And if it's mint and it could grade a 10, that could be a really, really good chop. Can I take out, please?
That whitening here at the top, yeah? It won't downgrade the card. Doesn't matter how bad it is, bro.
And then that is the Suicune over here as well.
You see that whole thing? Freeze, don't touch freeze.
No problem. I can't touch it. It's got to be on the board. If this grades a 10, it could be really good. It looks mint on the front. Can I flip?
Okay.
Boss man, what do you think that will get? 10?
Okay, now I'm being summoned, right?
Sorry. It looks alright. There's one little dot at the back.
That's a 10.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Okay. 24,800 is...
£130.
530?
130.
Oh, I was about to say. What's that in the 10? Let me just double check the PSA 10 prices. It's unlimited as well. Oh my gosh, it is unlimited. PSA 10 is like 250. So basically double up. Hopefully I've got enough money in my bank account. And then I picked out a few other single cards, a couple EXs, and I think a level X there as well. I'll show you guys. Got a Milotic, Deoxys EX, got an Aggron EX yellow sticker, but actually minter than the one I copped yesterday. Got a Dialga level X, a Charmeleon secret rare from can't remember the platinum set, man, and a Blaziken EX. Cop all of that. See how much that comes up to. Yeah, buy please. Thank you. Let's see what the damage is on the cards. Perfect.
I'll think about this. Thank you. You put the... Yeah. Sometimes
So my total is 54,700 yen, which is around 260, 270. It's not bad. Pay by card, please. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right, guys, that was £285 I just spent in this shop. I think I spent over £1,000 in this shop over the past 2-3 days. As I said, this is the best shop in Osaka and one of the best shops in entire Japan. In Japan. Amir, Jazz, and Babsy are still shopping. Well, Babsy's not. He's done. Babsy ended up buying a Raikou. You'll see in his video. So make sure you subscribe to Babsy and Amir and Jazz. You'll see their perspectives. You'll see the cars that they ended up buying. And then we're probably going to go to another store. Check out. I want to buy a lot more slabs today. I bought 4 slabs so far on my trip. It was the Leafeon Glaceon Level X. And then 2 days ago, I ended up copping a Superior Secret Rare from Black or White. And a unlimited Swampert EX from Team Agma versus Team Aqua. I actually ended up grading 2 PSA 10s before of that exact same card, but in first edition. This is my first time having an unlimited copy, and I ended up buying that for £75, which was an absolute steal. What did you cop just now?
I buy.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh yes, the price.
Oh, Raikou. I had an English copy of that card. I bought it for £40. Graded it at PSA 9. I sold it for £50. I made a loss on it.
All right, here we go, guys. Apologies for my little setup if the camera shakes or if it looks really bad. I ended up putting my playmat, which I got from the Pokemon Center in Osaka, on my little table I got going on in my hotel room. These are all my cops from Ninin. I took down a bunch of singles. Nearly all of these singles are in mint condition. Some are near mint to mint, meaning I would roughly say they grade a PSA 8 to 9. Maybe they have a shot at 10, but most of these cards are in mint condition, apart from a few being near mint to mint. Starting off, there's actually a huge pile there. That looks like a bit of cards, but that's a huge pile. Starting off with one of my favorite EXs in that pile, it is the Deoxys EX. Beautiful, beautiful card, illustrated by Mitsuhiro Rita. Absolute banger. As I said, in mint condition. This Ninin shop was genuinely one of the best card shops I ended up visiting in my trip to Japan. I'm currently doing this little voiceover thing in my hotel room on the second last day in Nagoya. I think tomorrow when I wake up, I probably won't do any Pokemon card shopping. I'm just going to enjoy my time in Nagoya. And then when I head back to Tokyo the next day, I've got 2 nights, or actually I've got 2 days in Tokyo. I will probably go to some card shops, but I won't end up spending much. This was the most expensive card shop I ended up going to. I spent over £1,000 in this card shop, which is basically my entire cash stack that I took with me. But nevertheless, I am very, very happy with my cops, especially for the prices I got them at. Such as this Milotic, which basically I got half price if you think about how much a PSA 10 actually goes for. This is one of the few cards which I'm probably going to grade myself just because it is quite expensive, and I'd rather grade it myself as it can be quite an expensive raw copy if I sell it as a single. So rather grade this. Has a very, very good shot at 10, I thought, in my opinion. And for 100, just over £100, £120, if this grades a PSA 10, I basically double up, and I don't mind even keeping this card. It is unlimited as well, so even rarer than a first edition print run. This is one of the best EXs in English as well. I think this is from EX Emerald, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken. If I am mistaken, I'll put it down below. But yeah, beautiful Milotic, very, very happy about that card. Now we have another Deoxys, a Deoxys EX, but now in the defense form. We had this attack form, and now we got defense form. Obviously the attack being more expensive than defense. I think defense is the cheapest one out of the bunch. Still, nonetheless, a very beautiful card. I enjoy Deoxys as a Pokemon a lot, especially the EX cards, and a very expensive card in English. So I'm happy to have that in Japanese for now. Next up, we have my favorite card of all time, the Aggron EX from Crystal Guardians. Well, Miracle Crystal in Japanese. This is a first edition card, and it's actually a yellow sticker, but it's in mint condition, and I thought I'd pick it up whilst I could for 2,980 yen, which is around £15, which I thought was really, really good. So there we go, that's the Aggron EX. I actually picked up a few of these Aggron EXs. You might see on my bed right here. As you can see on my bed, I've got some cards laid out. I won't spoil it for you guys. But yeah, I've copped quite a few of those Aggrons actually. And the reason being is because it's my favourite card of all time. Next up, we have the Charmeleon by Mitsuhiro Rita. Beautiful card, a secret rare from the Diamond and Pearl / Platinum set, Supreme Victors, I'm pretty sure in English. Very cheap price, 2,988. I thought this was very, very cheap, especially for the sort of card it is. It is a secret rare. I'm pretty sure it's a secret rare in Japanese as well. It says 91 out of 92, but I mean it's a secret rare in English, so you know, I thought I'd pick it up whilst I could for that sort of price. Very, very cheap. I don't know why it was that cheap. Next up, we got a Dialga Level X, 5,980 yen. Very, very nice card. I know Leo would love this. This actually comes as a promo in English, so, you know, I thought, you know what, I might as well pick this up in Japanese, because it's going to get to the point where there's going to be none left in mint condition. So very, very nice cop right there. Next up, we got a Blaziken EX, 9,980 yen, around £50 for this. I actually graded 2 of these Blaziken EXs. I've graded both in PSA 10s. I ended up selling both in PSA 10s, but The reason this is special is because it's an unlimited copy, meaning it's a lot rarer than the original version. Beautiful, beautiful card. Then we've got a Salamis Level X, £4,980. Shout out my brother Kevin. His Salamis is his favourite Pokemon. I might actually gift this to him. He said for me not to buy him any presents, but you know, I can't let my brother down. Got to buy him something from here in Japan. I actually ended up buying a ton of singles for my brother last time I came to Japan, and all of the singles I bought him, all graded PSA 10s, which I was very, very happy about. So yeah, GG to Kevin. And yeah, this card is absolutely flawless in mint condition, has a very good chance of grading a 10. For just under £25, I'm pretty sure. Can't go wrong right there. Salamis Level X. I feel like they don't get the love they deserve. Look at the artwork, man. It's so cool. Obviously, a lot of CGI involved. That's the style of the Level X's, but they remind me of Gold Stars. You see how Gold Stars come out the borders? They sort of remind me of that. And I feel like they should be a lot more than they are. Like, just under £25 for this card. That should be illegal, man. This card should be like £100. Well, okay, I'm not complaining. I'm going to leave it at that. Hope you guys enjoy my playmat as well, man. Got Granbull on the playmat with Lacey. Got, I can't remember her name, was Skarmory, Crispin and Magmortar, and then we got Drayton on the side. I love this playmat a lot. Alright, here we go. Next few cards coming up. Next few cards, I've still got an entire book coming up. We got Machamp Level X for just under 7,000 yen, which is around £35. I'll put all the prices on the screen, by the way, just in case I'm wrong. But once again, underrated, especially as a Level X card. Beautiful Machamp, mint condition. We got Garchomp Level X. This card actually comes in Majestic Dawn, which is the most expensive Diamond and Pearl / Platinum set in that era. But this comes in the set Moonlit Pursuit, I'm pretty sure. There's two variations of Majestic Dawn in Japanese, Moonlit Pursuit and Dawn Dash. Dawn Dash contains Leafeon and Glaceon, whilst the other set, Moonlit Pursuit, contains cards such as Garchomp. Very happy with that. Next up, we got Groudon. A little different side for you guys for 2,480, a Pokepark exclusive artwork. Beautiful, beautiful card, man. Oh my gosh. It is a non-holo, but it does go for quite an expensive price in a PSA 10. It is a non-holo card, but it doesn't mean it's not nice. Non-holo artworks sometimes are way better than any other artworks in the TCG. Next up, we got Mudkip, Trico, and Torchic. Well, these two are together, and then I copped a Pokepark Torchic. We still have quite a bit of cards to go through, so stay tuned. Here we go, Torterra Level X. Just under 2k, yeah, I couldn't believe this. This should be absurd. It's a promo in Japanese, and it's also a promo in English as well, which is quite cool. It comes, I think, in one of the tins, and I recently actually sold one of these promos as well and whatnot, so in English. So, yeah, I'm happy to have one back in Japanese in a mint condition. Very happy about that. By the way, guys, I'm so sorry for my really lack of enthusiasm. It's really late at night right now. I'm filming this in my hotel room. Legit, look. Yeah, I don't know why there's someone walking on the street in Japan late at night, but there we go. That's the reality of Japan. That's the thing. You could do that in Japan. In the UK, you could barely walk at night without being stabbed or robbed or anything. In Japan, it's so nice. Everyone cares about you. Everyone's respectful. You know, clean streets. No one shouts. It's quiet and peaceful. Genuinely love this country so much. Torterra Level X, just under 3k. Beautiful card. We got a Mew, non-holo. This actually comes, I think, as a holographic as well in English from the Pop Series packs, if I'm not mistaken. But this is a promo in Japanese. Very nice Mew, non-holo. Same as a Sceptile, non-holo Sceptile. But this is a McDonald's promo from 2006. Beautiful Sceptile. I think the Swampert and Blazer can come along with it, but I just couldn't find them. This one is in NIM, it's a mint condition. There was like a little tiny speck somewhere on it. So, yeah. I still bought it, as I thought it could still potentially grade a 10. Might actually grade this one. I quite like this artwork. And then we have, guys, you're going to be shocked about this one. We have an English card, which I picked up in Ninin. I couldn't believe that. I genuinely couldn't believe that.
just under £50, well, around £50, £51, £52 for this card. This card in the PSA 10 now goes for around £230 to £250. I knew it was going to start stonking because the tins are stonking, and I thought the promos would do really well alongside the tins. So yeah, because the tin starts stonking, so does the promo. Next up, we got a Totodile from the McDonald's series. I actually graded this one a 10 recently as well. Same with this Lapras non-holo from the Versus series, first edition. Actually, let me just do this. We've got 3 non-holos. We've got Tyranitar from Expedition, I'm pretty sure. We've got Lapras. I can't remember this trainer's name, but same with the Versus series, non-holo. And then we have an Espeon from the Versus series. I think I overpaid for this Espeon, I'm pretty sure. To be fair, this is a mint condition, but I saw one at Sea Labo today for like 4,000 something. It's only like £5 more, but at least I guess I get a really mint copy of this card, so I don't really mind, to be fair. Then I copped an Umbreon for 500 yen, a Metagross EX mint condition, Reggie-Ice EX in mint condition. I ended up actually grading one of these in 10s for my brother Kevin recently in English. Can you believe that? Grading Reggie-Ice EX in English for my brother Kevin. So yeah, GG's to him. He's got one in his collection. I actually used it for my Instagram post. I'll post it over here along with my Reggie still. And then we have a Wailord. I graded one of these Wailords last time I came to Japan. Ended up getting a 10, and I sold it to some guy, I think in France, from what I remember. So hopefully he'll grade another 10. And then we got a Garchomp Level X, Japanese exclusive. This is, I think, my 4th or 5th one picking up. Ended up grading another 2 10s, and hopefully I can grade another 1 10. Beautiful, beautiful card. Very underrated. I don't know why I said that price right now, man. Honestly. Japanese exclusive artwork. And it's actually really, really nice. Very cheap for what it is. Very, very cheap. Should be like at least £100 raw. I genuinely don't know why these cards are not that expensive. I'm not complaining though, because I am collecting them. I'm doing very well with them. So yeah, I'll keep collecting them while everyone else is sleeping. Here we go. Infernape Level X. One of my favourite Level X's, if not my actually favourite Level X of all time. I have this card in English, and the English card that I have has a massive fireball underneath of Infernape. So I have it in a PSA 8, and I don't think I'll ever sell it. I remember I overpaid for it when I copped it from America. I think I paid £180, £200 for it in a PSA 8, which sounds crazy, but it was like one of the only copies in the world which actually has like a really nice fireball swell underneath his hand. So I thought that was really cool. Once again, in mint condition. Then coming up to the last few cards, we got a Meganium EX, 3,980 yen. Beautiful card, once again, in mint condition. Alternative is Unseen Forces in English. I don't know why this card is that cheap. It's a starter, picking up for less than what, £20? Pretty sick. And then we have a Drapion Level X, a Japanese exclusive once again. I actually ended up grading a PSA 10 of this as well, last trip, which I got for 2,000 yen. So, as you can see, prices have changed quite a bit. 480 yen on top, which is around like a fiver, right? So, paying an extra fiver to have this once again in mint condition. And then we got the second last card, which is Reggie-Ice EX Play Promo. And then the last card is a Gardevoir EX. Once again, very underrated. Very cheap for what it should be. But not complaining. I am very, very happy. Those are my cops. Guys, if you've enjoyed seeing all these cards and you want any of these cards, let me know. Go on my eBay. eBay will be down in the description below. You can cop any of these cards if I list them up on eBay. And you can join my whatnot. Link will be in the description below. I will be £1 starting a lot of these cards. A lot of these cards will be on auction. A lot of these cards will be on the buy now section, either on my eBay or my whatnot. So you guys can grab them at like decently cheap prices, still grade them and still make profit out of them. So there we go. The only cards I'll probably be keeping are like Mewtwo and Milotic. The rest will probably be for sale. So yeah, if you're interested in any guys, check out my eBay, check out my whatnot. All will be in the description below. And I appreciate you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, smash the like button below. Subscribe if you're new. And hopefully I'll see you in the next Japan video. Thank you guys once again. And see you later. Peace. Don't know why I did that.